So this year for South by Southwest, we partnered with Quantum Collective to host the Roland VIP Artist Tent. So Quantum has done a great job of finding new and upcoming talent. They've brought them to the stage at the roof of the Whole Foods, and we're hosting this tent for the artists to come by before, kind of lounge, hang out, unload their gear, get ready to play. They go play, they come back, and then we have all of our newest gear set up that we just released at NAMM. And so it gives them a chance to come out, hang, talk to us, and kind of just build a little bit of a community with the Artist Network that's here playing for the Southwest Invasion. Well, most recently at NAMM, which was in January, we released a cajon. So that was a really big deal for us, the first electronic cajon we came out with. We also released our boutique series recently. And we have our Era line that has been out for a little while, but we still keep adding new additions to that as well. And then we also came out with an accessories division, which is stools, cables, benches, stands, etc. So a clothing line as well. So that line keeps growing and expanding the Roland and Boss brand. So Roland has really been that brand that has been around from the beginning of a lot of people's music and creation. So we kind of are the brand that has been there since the beginning, and we're still there when you make it big. So a lot of artists come to our booth and they're like, wow, I started off using this Boss pedal and now I'm using the electronic drum set and my whole band has your gear, and we couldn't have our sound without your products. And I realized talking to a lot of artists that they feel that our products go hand in hand with their sound and their creation, and then their creation becomes possible through our products. So it's a nice marriage of the two that we have with our artist community, which is really nice. So surprisingly, a lot of the artists that have been playing use a lot of our gear. And, if we didn't know them before, now is a great time for us to be able to talk to them when they're here at the booth or up on stage. And we're like, okay, let's start that relationship. Let's build that conversation. I think for me, I'm looking at the artist program not as just giving people free gear and being like, okay, go play it, be happy. But it's really like, how can we work together over the 6-month, 1-year, 3-year plan of them building their career and us, constantly coming out with new products and getting their feedback when they use it, as well as them using it on stage and just being happy customers. Well, we're constantly out kind of discovering new talent. I'm based in LA, so it's going out to a lot of shows, trying to find a lot of new up-and-coming artists. I get a lot of emails as well, people asking me to check out their stuff. It really is a lot of word of mouth, scanning the internet, being visible, just being out. And then reaching out to people and saying, we see that you're using our product, we'd like to help support you, and just get in touch with what you're doing. And a lot of the times they're really, receptive to that and they want to be involved. So it's good. Yeah, so we have a few different kind of like tiers. So the A, B, C tier, which is anything from people text or email me their photos of them playing on stage with our gear. And then that's where I post it directly to our social media. And then we also do blog reviews or bigger interviews. They also come to our studio in LA and they perform live with their band in our studio. We also get them involved with campaigns. They also perform for us when we have things like NAMM and other festivals that we do. So there's a lot of different ways that we can get artists involved with our network. I think South by Southwest still has that undiscovered kind of rough around the edges gem about it versus a Coachella or a Bonnaroo, which is, pretty polished and they're all, signed to labels and major acts that play there. Here, you go down the street and you can hear hundreds of bands that are all different levels performing. So this is a great place to truly meet undiscovered musicians and bands, or just hear something new that you haven't heard before. So I still love coming to this festival. I used to play this festival for the past 5 years, so I think this is a great area. Austin is amazing. Austin's always on the up and up, so I think whatever we can do to get kind of involved in the community ground level is really important for us as a company. I think sadly we are already thinking about next year. I think in whatever way that we come back, we'll definitely have a presence. I like kind of the grassroots, underground, kind of low-key, off the beaten path presence we have. If we do something bigger, I think that just opens up the doors for more artists to know who we are and find us, which is amazing. I think either way, it's a win-win. So I'm excited for next year already. Yeah, I mean, just follow us, Roland on social media. We're always constantly posting new things to our Instagram, our Twitter, our Facebook, our website. And if you play any Roland, write us and we'd love to discover you. You can find me at ruby.bc@roland.com. Let's be in touch.